Okay, so last time we were discussing your second season, which began with a cringe-worthy pregame speech.
Come on, Anna, don't do me like that.
Sorry.
Come on. No, I'm all right. It's part of the journey. You gotta walk before you can run. You gotta crawl before you can bowl.
So that was a crawl.
Oh, yeah, no, that was a crawl and a face plant. But I learned from it, and I also grew from it. Over the course of that year, I really figured out how to address the team and also how to do it my way.
You keep going back to that idea of your way or as myself, and I'm wondering if you could help me understand, what do you mean by that? Like, what kind of a leader are you?
A still evolving leader.
Okay. Well, then what kind of a leader were you back then, as you started to find your way, let's say?
Yeah. Well, like I mentioned before, nobody expected much from us that season. But we pushed our way into the tournament, and it was my job to convince the team that we can make a run.
And how'd you do that?
That is a good question. Okay, so we went up against the number 4 seed in the first round.
Underdogs.
Oh, completely. But again, no one expected us to win, and we were the number 13 seed at that. But we kept it close all game, and every time it looked like they were gonna take off, we made a run and we fought our way back in it.
You showed resiliency.
That's right. Come on, you know me. But that's then when I hit the shot.
The shot?
You don't know about the shot, Anna?
No.
It's probably one of the most famous moments in sports history.
Sorry,
Oh.
no.
You should really see your face right now. First off, I'm messing with you. It is not called the shot, but it was a pretty big shot, a tough one at that, might I add. And that shot sent us into overtime.
Okay, so that's a big deal, right? Like, the euphoria must have been intense at the moment.
Oh, absolutely. But there's still a game that has to be won. And in that moment, you have to rally up the troops. And that is when a leader steps in.
Moments away, it'll be the Florida Gators going up against the Syracuse Orange. Time expires and we're going to overtime.
Y'all, bring it in, bring it in. Hey, come on. What you got for us, Cap?
Yo, you're not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to be here. Nobody believed in us this season. No one. They said that we should be proud to be making it in this tournament. That we should be happy that we're battling against those guys like this. That we should be proud to be just here. Nah. That is a complete insult. I'm not proud, and I'm not satisfied. And each and every one of y'all should not be satisfied as well. We worked too hard this whole season just to make it here. Now, I know those guys on the other side of this court are ready for a war. And that's what they're going to get. Because we don't back down easily. But I also know another thing. That we're going to win this game. That we're going to win this game. Because I know it, and each and every one of y'all should know that as well. Should know it in your heart. Now I'm trying to tell you this one thing. From the beginning of the game to the final shot, that I got you. I got your back. I'm your man. I'm your brother on that floor. From the first second to the last second, I'm your guy. Not only just tonight, but every night this season, I'm sure y'all, I got your back. All right? Y'all ready? I said, are y'all ready? Do it. Are y'all ready? Let's do it. Get it up then. On 3, win. 1, 2, 3, win!
And it's the Gators with the ball. And before this overtime period, we saw MP pump his team up in the huddle.
And you can see the team respond to him. It would be a great upset if they can pull this off. And it doesn't take Diaz long to spot the wide open man. He's always ready to exploit the defense's weakness.
Left side, Miller. Softly drops in the floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And this team needed a bucket. Red Thompson delivers. This guy truly can score.
Outside, Nelson. Pass to Starks. West with it. A minute into overtime of what has been a great one so far.
2 minutes.
Now here's Dennis. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. Mercer, and someone's picked up his final foul, and he'll have to sit the rest of this one out.
Absolutely great game here in the first round. Not many had this 13th seed led by MP on the verge of an upset.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And for MP and his team, they were on the verge of not even making the tournament.
They were clearly the epitome and definition of a bubble team. I mean, but as you can see, they were a team nobody wanted to face in the first round.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know, in the first half, this was a back-and-forth game, but MP had to pull his team together and come back from a double-digit deficit in the second half.
And you wonder how much energy they had to spend just to stay alive.
17.
Here's Starks. Well, overtime basketball, about 1.5 minutes played. It's hauled in by the Gators. Diaz outside. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he was stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Starks. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Lawson. And they're pushing it up. Offensive rebound. Soft touch off the glass.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Starks. The Orange get it back. Miller, that's good.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Pass to Thompson. Diaz. And so they'll choose to intentionally foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Florida, Manuel Diaz. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Syracuse now. Timeout called. The Orange. Now here's Starks. Looking to get back on track. Second chance shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot. It goes on Lawson.
Shooting for Syracuse, Lawrence Starks. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. He's perfect from the line this time. And
Syracuse
they go to the
foul.
intentional
Sean
foul.
Olsen. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Florida, Bradford Brent, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
Outside Miller, the 3. Syracuse, no good that time either. Lawson outside. Takes a 3. Good in the triple.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so the Florida Gators have won it and will move on.
Well, what a game they put forth. I mean, there were several moments that had me wondering and questioning if this was it for them. But they fought hard, found a way to fight through, and got a huge overtime W.
And we need to give it up for the performance that MP turned in for that overtime. He looked like a star out there as the sophomore captain wheeled his team to victory.
And that does it for...
We pushed ourselves through 3 more rounds before we finally went down. And it still bugs me to this day that I couldn't get us to the promised land.
Wow, I mean, what a finish.
I know.
The buzzer beater, the OT.
So crazy.
I need to watch this game.
Mm-hmm.
For research.
For research, you sure? You sure just for research? I mean, it was just like Junior said, you know, my freshman year. I gotta figure out who I was. I gotta figure out what the team needed, and somehow, some way, bring those 2 things together.
That does not sound easy.
And no, it was not easy at all, but that process was so satisfying, man. I mean, I had to find the best version of myself, and somehow, some way, use that to bring out the best version of the team.
Literally, leadership in a nutshell.
Well, in some respects, yeah. I mean, that's not exactly what I thought, too, but the next season, I definitely found out that it's a lot more than just that.
Like what in particular?
Hold on now. That's the question I got to answer next time.
Okay, wait. You can't make me wait, really?
Oh, I'm gonna make you wait. But it sounds like you turned into a fan, though.
No, it's just professional curiosity.
Okay, well, your professional curiosity is gonna have to chill a bit.
Okay, but not too long. Thanks so much, MP.
Anytime.
Back in the field, you know it's more to the plot. I ain't even checking the scoreboard, I stopped but for double up on this world tour, then drop again. Why you looking for a block to spin? International blast, you can't box me in. My circle full of elites, you cannot be there. But a lot of folk in position, guess I gotta be him. If it's real, let it be known, we ain't gotta pretend. Long as we got respect, we ain't gotta be friends. You know I just don't sleep, I embody the trend. Maybe that be the reason she keep calling again. Calling, I keep balling. Baby, I'm standing on business, I'm flawless. Baby, my diamonds still hit, they flawless.